guy who's had a great 1 to 2 year run. Here he is, 33, Eddie Guerrero, Kevin. I've got Eddie here. I think Eddie, from a talent perspective, just purely talent, all time is like a top 15 guy, top 20 guy. He was a 5-tool player who could do everything. But I think the fact that he passed prematurely, rest his soul, that holds him back from being beyond. I've got him 33 here. I think if Eddie Guerrero was alive, today, if Eddie was just still going, he has maybe 5 more years, 7, 8 more years in WWE. He wrestles Cena at a WrestleMania main event. He makes a good feud out of Randy Orton. He has a great feud with Jeff Hardy in 2008. Yeah. If all that stuff happens, I think he is objectively like top 15, top 20. That's my opinion. But from what Eddie provided, what did happen, 2004, his legacy year, that was his year. That No Way Out moment is his moment. 2005, some great stuff as well. WrestleMania, Kevin, against your boy. The storyline with Rey Mysterio, pal. Dom. We saw the start of Dirty Dom. All that kind of good stuff. And then beyond that, as a wrestler, he was phenomenal. The in-ring side of it, charisma, all of it. As I said, talent-wise, there's no disputing his talent, where he ranked there. It's just what we got. What we got from the package that was Eddie Guerrero. I've got him low 30s. I think that's personally fair. I don't know. I know you're going to have him higher. We all understand that. And I look forward to hearing your reason and your position. Maybe next episode or the episode after, we'll see. But yeah, that's why I've got him. I don't think that's egregious where I've ranked him. I've not ranked him in the 40s or not on the list at all. But nonetheless, we can have a debate on that. No worries about that at all. Next up, Kevin, 32.
So number 17. I have a guy that you ranked. Where'd you have Eddie Guerrero? Where did you have him?
I had him 33.
33.
Actually, it should have been lower, but anyway, carry on.
Yeah, I guess, yeah. So I got him at 17. So here's the case for Eddie Guerrero. A lot of people, some people may say it's too high, some people say it's too low. Here's the case for Eddie. Eddie is a pioneer and a guy that what he did for the wrestling business. I just got him in the same class as like a Chris Jericho. He and Chris Jericho took that same route where they went out to Japan, they went to the Indies, they went to ECW, and they created a blueprint for what we saw basically become the norm in pro wrestling. And then on top of that, what Eddie did in WWE, his 5-year run there, incredible. He left more of an impact than on just about anybody in that short of a time. And like you look at Punk, right? CM Punk had a 2-year peak. Eddie had a 2-year peak, 04, 05. Eddie's 2-year peak is just way more significant than the guy like Punk's or a guy like Ultimate Warrior's 2-year peak. Eddie had one of the greatest moments in wrestling history when he won the WWE Championship. That's one that's going to be remembered fondly for years and years to come. The WrestleMania 20 moment, that would be looked at so differently if circumstances were different. It's just unfortunate that moment can't be looked at fairly. And then, 05, iconic feud with Rey Mysterio, something that's still being talked about. The guy lives forever. He's relevant in culture. The one thing he did too was just being a Hispanic, a Latino figure. Before him, there really wasn't a top Latino star in wrestling. There wasn't. He was just a guy that he people like me, I didn't have a lot of Latino people to look at on TV, and Eddie was one of those figures that I grew up watching. It was like, wow, okay, being Latino myself, it's like, oh, okay, this guy showed me that hey, I could be anything, because Eddie Guerrero did it, in the merchandise, just so many things he did. We're not going to go back and forth on this one.
Yeah.
One of the greatest in-ring performers ever, too. Then number 16. So I had this guy. I had him 2 places higher.